Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. As you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, I have a Louis Vuitton unboxing, and you can also tell this is an older style from the box, and I haven't titled it yet, so you may have a very good idea from the name of the title. I have repurchased my very first ever luxury designer bag, and I am so excited about this. Before I share that with you, if you're new to my channel, my name is Melinda. If you are returning, welcome back. I would love it if you would just take one moment and hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification so you don't ever miss a video. In case you guys are wondering, I am wearing my guilloche, the bracelet, the necklace, and Bulgari and Cartier here. So I sold this bag. I have no idea why I sold this bag. Seriously, I don't know why. My husband doesn't know why. Most bags going all the way back, I can tell you exactly why I sold the bag, and I don't miss them. This one, I could not for the life of me come up with the reason of why I sold it. It's going to be a little bit of a chatty unboxing, just kind of give you the backstory. I sold this bag to a lovely lady who ended up becoming a very, very good friend over 4 years ago. And she doesn't know why I sold it. We can't come up with it. It's been a long time. This is extra special because this is actually my bag. It's not that I just bought my first bag from somebody else. This is actually the one that my husband and I purchased in 2012. So it is 9 years old, almost 10. And I had messaged her and I'm like, do you by any chance still have this bag in your collection? She goes, I do. I actually have it listed somewhere for sale. I'm like, oh. So the wheels started turning, and I was talking to my husband. I'm like, he's like, I don't know why you ever sold it in the first place. So this is one of my Christmas gifts. I will not be doing a Christmas gift video this year. My husband had, I had to tell him about this, so I'm going to go ahead and share this now, and because I have been using it, but there will be no Christmas gift video this year. But I asked him, I'm like, what do you think about that being one of my Christmas gifts? And he's like, yes. And so her and I were talking. We talked on the phone last Sunday for almost 4 hours. Just, condition of the bag. We didn't talk about the bag for maybe 10 minutes. We talk about the bag, then we talk about something else, then we talk about the bag, then something else. She has become like a very, very good friend. And so I was so excited that she was willing to sell this back to me. And we agreed on a price. And I said, okay, I think I'm going to sleep on it. She goes, definitely sleep on it. I didn't sleep on it. I paid that night and I was like, yes. And then she called me the next morning. She was on the way to the post office. And I said, did you by any chance find the box? Because we had talked about the box. And she's like, oh, you wanted the box. And I was like, no, forget it. I don't want the box. No, I'm good. I'm good. You're already on the way. She's like, no, I'll turn around. I'm like, please don't turn around. Please don't turn around. This is how lovely this lady is. She turned around, went home, got the box, shipped it to me 7 a.m. on Thursday morning. The doorbell rings. The postman does not come at 7 a.m., so I'm assuming it's Amazon, but they usually don't ring the bell. I got up and I asked my husband, I'm like, was that the batteries from Amazon? He's like, no, that's your package. And I went and looked and I was like, I had it opened. Well, I'm not at 7:30 a.m. I'm not a 7 a.m. person. I had it opened at 8:30 a.m. But I opened it before I ate breakfast, and I have been using it ever since. I have not changed out of it. Here is the old style dust bag with the brown writing on it. If you've been following me a long time, you may know what this is. I am so thrilled. She barely used it. It literally came back to me in the same condition that I sold it to her in. And she was just so sweet to include everything. She sent a lovely note. And who would have thought 4.5 whatever years ago, by selling a bag, I would make such a great friend. It is the Louis Vuitton Trevi PM in the Damier Ebene. I am so excited. I can tell you, if you just watched my video that I did earlier about my handbag misses, as much as I said I really wanted to keep that Chanel 19 and the Gucci Ophidia crossbody, I didn't have the same reaction as when I opened this. I was giddy. I was smiling. I was just all over the place, happy, like, oh my goodness, happy. This blows those two away. Louis Vuitton just does not make bags like this anymore. Why? I can't tell you. Maybe I thought the pleats were out of date at the time. I don't know. I don't think that way anymore. I absolutely, and her and I were talking about this. We don't listen to the YouTubers that say, oh, your Gucci Marmot belts is out of style. You know, you guys have heard me say that. I don't listen anymore. I keep what I like, and I don't know why I sold it, but look at this. The quality, there's feet on the bottom, this beautiful top handle. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Look at all of the details on this. The thick zipper pull that says Louis Vuitton on it there, and these handles versus the Speedy handles, zero wrinkling under either of them. I was really shocked when I first started buying Speedies. I was like, whoa, like this doesn't have that. There is a shoulder strap, and I am going to insert some mod shots right now for you. While I get this shoulder strap on the bag so you can see what it is like. And there's just such attention to detail on this. All the rivets say Louis Vuitton. The inside, you can tell how dated it is or how old it is because of the cell phone pocket. Look at how teeny tiny. Remember the little flip phones? But my cell phone does fit very easily in this other pocket. And I highly doubt my camera will catch that, but it is made in France. And there is a D-ring here on this side. There, oh, it is showing. Look at that beautiful cherry red interior. Trying to get it up in the light. I am so excited. Y'all, I just cannot tell you how thrilled I am to have this back. I am never letting this go. I had a post on my Instagram not too long ago. I get constant DMs. Will you sell me your this, your this, your this? Will you please sell me this? Will you please sell me this? And I wrote a post saying, unless it's clearly marked for sale, you know, I'm sorry, I don't have time to respond to all these DMs, and I honestly don't plan on selling any more bags going forward. And if you watch my last video, I give some really good reasons why I know that's not going to happen. I am very cautious when I get a new bag to make sure now it's going to work for me. I've kind of learned what will and won't, but this is a forever bag. And just the fact that it is my first one. So if you haven't heard this story, you're new following me, or I told it so long ago and maybe I haven't told it again. I had saved up. I wanted my first designer bag, and I had chosen Louis Vuitton, and I was working and I saved and saved and saved, and I had enough money to purchase the Totally PM in the monogram. And that's what I really wanted. And thankfully, my husband talked me out of it because I hate Vachetta. I mean, it's just not for me at all. And that particular bag has little tabs that will curl up. I have the Totally MM in Damier Ebene, and it is still perfect to this day. I purchased it in 2013. But he picked this one out, and I was like, I don't have enough money for that one. I have enough money for this one. And he said he would pay the difference. And I was like, well, all right. It had, at the time, the charm on it. Oh, what was the name of the charm? Insolence. It had the Insolence charm on it in the store. And me being so new, having no clue about anything. First of all, I thought the canvas was leather. Second of all, I thought it came with that charm. No, they thought I was really amusing. They're like, no, it doesn't come with it, and it is canvas. But he helped me purchase it, and he was telling my daughter, he's like, I paid for 75% of that bag. I'm like, you did? No, that wasn't the difference. And he said, who just rebought it back for you? I'm like, okay, you win. So it was meaningful the first time. I so regretted letting it go. There's very, very few things I have ever regretted letting go. There is nothing I have ever purchased back. Well, I did rebuy a Neverfull a couple of times before I realized that bag is just not, it's not for me. It's great for whoever wants it, but for me it doesn't work. But I've never regretted something like I regretted this one. And it's fun because I have been using such tiny, tiny bags, and it's just so awesome to just be able to throw anything you want in there. The full sunglass case. You don't have to play games trying to fit stuff, and it's not heavy at all. We've been shopping, me and my daughters, when I had them both for a week, and we went out every single day, and I brought this beauty with, and it wasn't too heavy. What a mistake letting it go, but what a blessing that it went to somebody who took amazing care of it and was so kind to give me the opportunity to have it back again in my collection. And she did ask me on the phone, she's like, Melinda, you always talk about using your bags. She's like, do you want this just because of sentiment? Or are you going to use it? And she's like, whatever you want, of course, but I want you to use it. And I'm like, I promise you, I'm going to use it. And I have been. And yes, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have not been so giddy over a new item. It's not a new item, but you know what I am saying. I don't know when, but this was also a huge part of why I realized things had to go that weren't working for me, because I realized you need to have this feeling. If you're going to spend this kind of money, you need to be jumping up and down, giddy with happiness. And I am, as I'm holding it up the whole time for the eye candy. I'm so, so thrilled. I thank you for letting me share this with you because, oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? I should just really quickly, my camera's not going to catch it. I'm just going to tell you really quickly. It says Louis Vuitton on these little things here, the little clasp. There's an LV on this. I mean, like, just the detail on this. And it says Louis Vuitton on all of the feet. And the feet, I haven't looked at the feet since I got it back. They are perfect. Look, there's a tiny little bit of gold off of the feet, but not very much at all. And for being 9 years old, but she barely used it. And she also takes immaculate care of her things. And Louis Vuitton on all these rivets. And look at the beautiful Damier Ebene. Okay, I will stop talking about this bag now. I could talk about this bag for 30 minutes. I am just over the moon. And just to have that first piece back in my collection, it will never go again. Like I said, I've been saying this a lot, but people don't listen to me. I really don't think I will sell any more bags going forward with the price increases and everything else. And I wouldn't say I have a curated collection because it's a pretty large collection, but everything that I have, I love. I have really let go of the pieces that I considered art, and I am planning on making a video about some of the pieces that I've let go and why. And going forward, I have learned some serious lessons there. So thank you for letting me share. I hope you have an amazing day. Hope to talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye bye.